Hey guys, so this morning we are actually checking out of Hotel Los Aluxes, and we're going up to the north part of the city, up to a place called Montebello, and that's where we're meeting the guys who are giving us the fully furnished unit for a couple of months, and we're actually doing a lease document. Now, we probably didn't need to have a lease document. They kind of wanted one, but we could have said no, and they still would have rendered it to us because it's fully furnished and it's only for a few weeks. However, that lease document is actually going to be proof of where we live, and so what that means is that is enough documentation plus a bit of our other ID to go and open a bank account. So we're going to go to HSBC and open a bank account, global bank account, but that account is in Mexico. So anyway, it sounds like our taxi's here. I'll talk to you soon.
Hey guys, so we're at the front of La Cubanita. So we're on our last day at Hotel Los Aluxes. So we're moving out today to move to our basically our rental property / Airbnb for the next 3 months. So we're off to sign paperwork today for our rental agreement. But we walked past here yesterday and thought we'd come and try this for breakfast. So really great food. It was all very fresh. Really nice people that run the place. It's family owned, I would be assuming. There's some amazing artwork in there that the gentleman was telling us his son does. There are some pieces that are for sale, but there's some framed, amazing Cuban artwork, I'm assuming. Cuban guy with a scar, but a fish hanging off, a bit of fun. I had just the omelette. It was really, really good. Crew had scrambled eggs with ham and cheese, which he actually thoroughly enjoyed. And Scott had a torta, which was really good. Coffee was lovely. Tamarind juice, which was really nice. But I'd highly recommend it. It's a bit off the beaten track. It's on Street 51, Calle 51, just off 60 and 62. So in between there, just a little home that's got the restaurant on the side, and I highly recommend it. 5 stars. Food was amazing for breakfast. Haven't tried it for lunch and dinner, but guys, if you're in the city of Merida, definitely give this one a go. See you guys.
Look at their masks. I reckon that's cool. Hey everyone, well, like I just started trying to say before, we just checked out of Hotel Los Aluxes, and so that was on the corner of Calle 60 y 49, so on the corner of 60 and 49 basically. Okay, location, yeah, pretty good. It's on the base of the edge of Centro. I'd be probably hesitant about staying directly in the middle of Centro, unless I was only doing it for a couple of nights, so that was not a bad position. Just a little bit out of some of the, I guess all the noise and, I don't know, all the tourists. As far as the hotel went, so for our room was probably about $100, $110 Australian a night. Not amazing for that money. Had a little balcony bit, which is, even though on the base floor, had a little outside bit with a spa in that. We never got to use it, so you know, it's all good intentions.
It wasn't even working.
Well, we probably could have got it working. One of the things where I was very disappointed about the room is they did not have a fridge. Now, when you're in Mexico, you're boiling all the time. You're always drinking water. You're always bringing water back to your room, and because you're always hot, you're going through a lot of fluids. There's no fridge, so that's crap. So that was bad. We actually really chose it based upon the pool. For crew, in reality, crew, was the pool good? Yep, okay, cool.
Oh, look at that shop.
Whoa, full of gas. Okay, cool. It's got cool old cars. So that was pretty good. So look, I don't know. I'd say okay. We didn't look. The guys had breakfast there once. They said it was all right for the money of a buffet breakfast, Mexican style. But now we're off to the place where we're going to stay for a few months. Is in Montebello, which is just far on the north side, and up where it's very much more developed, more modern. That wasn't really what we wanted to do. We wanted to stay in something more traditional. However, it is actually walking distance to Crew's new little jiu-jitsu school. He's going to go and train it for a little bit, as in like 8 minutes walk around the corner, just through the park, past a couple of houses, through a park, and we're there. So for 3 times a week, that's saved, back and forth some Ubers, and the soccer fields where he's training is probably about a 10-minute Uber ride. So it's probably saved us having to full-time rent a vehicle. We may only have to rent a vehicle if we're going to go on excursions, which we probably will. But again, driving on the right side of the roads are really bad. There's potholes everywhere. Indicators are kind of, not really used. People just veer. It's going to be a bit scary if we did drive a lot anyway. So we're off to see the landlords, Gabriela and Luis, and they're going to meet us there. We're going to dump our bags. We're then going to go down to their lawyer, and we're going to basically sign a 3-month tenancy agreement. They are letting us bail out early of what they set it up as a 1-year lease, and we can bail out early just for whatever, without penalty. That's just kind of what they did for us. It's pretty standard, apparently. Whoa! There you go. This is the roads I'm talking about. It's pretty bumpy. We're just going through an underpass, and it's pretty chunky up. So we're off to do the lawyer. Kind of got the lease translated into English via Google Translate as best I could. Probably only got 2 or 3 questions. It looks all pretty standard. Interestingly, for a residential lease, it's the tenant's obligation to maintain the air conditioners every 6 months, maintain the pool, which goes without saying, and clean the gutters. And if you don't clean the gutters, there's a penalty. So being a landlord in Australia, I reckon that'd be amazing if we could get our tenants to clean the gutters. That'd save us a lot of maintenance issues. Wouldn't it be nice? Anyway, we're going to go sign this document, pay 1 month lease, and then 1 month lease bond in cash. I said, can we do a bank transfer? No. Can we do a credit card? No. It's in cash. So for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been scraping money out of the teller machines, because you've got limited amount you can take out to get 56,000 pesos together. I've got it ready to pass it across. So that's been pretty interesting as well. Just that's the way business is done, or that's the way they want to do business, and I respect that. I like cash. Cash is king. I hope we never lose cash. So anyway, we'll do that. We'll get in. We'll have to dump our bags, get back to the lawyers, but then this afternoon we'll have the key from there, and we will show you the new digs. We've obviously got to go and buy a few things for it. It's not fully furnished. Might have to get a couple of knives and a few extra plates and things. But 3-bedroom. There's room for guests, everyone. There's room for a couple and 2 kids. So I'm thinking of people that might want to come across. Matthew, Alison, Duncan, Lily. Absolutely. Tommy, Tamika, Michael, Sophie. Any of those guys that want to come and stay. Michael Evans, Mint, Beck. We got places now, guys. So come and Hugh. Absolutely, Hugh, you need to get over here, mate. I'm telling you now, Hugh, you're number 1 on the list. It ain't Pattaya though, buddy. I've got to tell you, if you had to toss them up, you'd stay in Pattaya. So anyway, all right, guys. We're not far from it. We will, but this is what today is, the transition day. So we say goodbye to Merida Centro, and we're off to Merida Norte, really, which is close to it, Montebello, and we'll be sussing out that area, finding a gym. Crew's already found his gym. Eventually going to HSBC. Oh, I just forgot. That's another reason why we kind of agreed to an actual signatory lease, because that lease document proves a residential address, which can be then used to open a bank account. So we want to go and open a bank account at HSBC because it works in Asia. So that makes a lot of sense for us because we're in Thailand often. So just want to do that and start to get diversify where we hold our cash. And diversification is key, as we always keep saying. Anyway guys, all right, that's it. We will have some footage and stuff of the new digs later on this afternoon, and maybe a little walk in the neighbourhood. All right, see yous. I think that's going to be maybe 11 bucks. And hey guys, welcome back. So today was a pretty huge day. We, as discussed, checked out of Los Aluxas in Centro, so that's the end of our Centro stay for a bit. And we went down to the lawyers, met with our agent who owns actually the landlord, owns the property, so signed a lease. The lawyer sort of basically read the lease out to us in Spanish. You had a translator there, and we had to sign the documentation for a couple of months, pay a couple of months up front in cash. Keep saying that, in cash. So 56,000 pesos in cash. It was like this thing on the table. It's crazy. And I wasn't allowed to transfer money with us. That wasn't an option. It was cash only. Anyway, they came back. She's really good. The agent's really good. Took us through the house and gave us the keys. So we dumped our bags in this afternoon, raced up to Walmart, and I'll do a thing on Walmart later on in the week, and then walk crew around the corner to Jiu-Jitsu, talk to people there. So anyway, I wanted to show you the house. We're at Calle 21, 339D. So let's have a look. Okay, so everything's pretty security heavy around here. So big gate that opens. I get my hand in there, but also in here. So here's the front courtyard sort of area. Little gardens, yeah, nice. It's very it is this Spanish style. You can see enough to over here park 2 cars. Remote control on the doors, so that's pretty cool.
I just pressed the one, she said.
Oh. And that's how you close it, just by pressing the one button. Thank you, my wife, for reminding me. Okay, and then we're through the front door. Yeah, not a bad layout, pretty modern sort of house. Obviously 28,000 pesos a month is fully furnished, right? So it's got everything we need. We're obviously not going to buy furniture while we're here. So I guess sitting rooms, lounge room. Normally there'd be a TV there. We just opted out. We didn't want the TV. That was absolutely fine. In here will be our big office. We've got to set up. Got to set up all the office to do all our work. Probably might even have to get a second desk and just really set it up for everything. Got heaps of work to do. We're still working very, very hard at the moment. Probably punching in 10 hours a day. Things are so busy that on the lending side of things, we're doing a lot of refinances, as you can imagine, but still doing some purchases. On the financial planning, we're doing a lot of thinking. So anyway, what do we got here? Into the dining area. Step down into the dining area. It's pretty nice. That's all we need as well. You can see here stainless top benches for the kitchen, big 6-burner gas stove, big fridge. They came in and put a toaster, which is a toaster oven. Let's go and have a look at it inside the kitchen here. When you're from Australia, you kind of think everyone understands what you're talking about, right? So they don't really do kettles here. She said, oh, you want, to boil some water on that? And so she's giving us this basically a coffee percolator. She went out and got it for us. And then we said, yeah, toaster would be great. Well, this kind of toaster oven thing. I'm looking at it going, I'm never going to use that to cook toast in the morning when I've got 5 minutes to scoff down breakfast before I've got my meetings going on or something. So anyway, it's just a little bit different. Now, this room is really interesting to me. This room in here goes off to the outside area, which is the pool, and also the laundry. So I can find the light switch because I'm not really sure where that is. I'm guessing this is this one back here. Okay, so this This must be about one, it probably is 6.5 meters squared. It's not 9. It's not 9, okay? So it has its own little ensuite in there. You know, little bathroom and shower. And so one of these must be the light switch for that. Wow. Maybe the light's blown. So this is the live-in maid's quarters. And I said to this lady, because she said, oh, you know, it's for your house cleaner, who's going to live in if that's what you want. We said, we don't want that. We wouldn't know how to do it. And anyway, Selena will be running around cleaning up before her to do her cleaning anyway. So it wouldn't really work. And I looked at it and I was like, what, you just put like a single bed over here and like a little bedside thing and then that's her shower? That's all she gets? Does she get a fridge in the corner? And she's like, no, she just, what they do is they just have hammocks. That's the traditional Mayan way to sleep. They have hammocks, they don't do beds. And she said, all the cleaning ladies, this is what they do, they have hammocks. And so I'm like, are you serious? And then I'm looking up here and she says, yeah. So these things in the walls that are built in during the construction are where all the hooks go for the hammocks. So, see, this is where the hooks are like this. And they sleep crossways on the hammock. They don't sleep as we would think the long ways, it's crossways. And they said, yeah. She said, look, sometimes they're, you know, husband and wife, that's how they would sleep in their hammock, you know, crossways across it. And that's all that's all the cleaning ladies would expect. 400 pesos a day is about the right thing, you know, for cleaning and maybe picking the kids up from school, running errands, that sort of thing. 400 pesos a day, maybe 40 bucks. You know what? Not a bad deal if you wanted that sort of help. And out here from the maid's quarters is the pool. It's not dark yet, but the pool lights will come on. The pool looks really good. We're going to jump in the pool later on and we might sign off from the pool. Pretty low maintenance. The pool guy is going to come in once a week and I think that's going to be maybe 11 bucks. And washing machine and laundry, right? So that's all cool. We've got everything we need then. And then it's back onto the dining area from outside. You can see the pool light down there. So a couple of things about this house, like the construction, which I'm interested. So this is about 15 years old, she said, but it has had one redo in the kitchen where they've put all the stainless on the tops. Interesting enough, they don't waste any space. So under the stairs, we would normally do storage. They've done basically a little toilet and basin. So I was like, okay, so there's 3 toilets in the house. So I don't know if that's a guest toilet or how that would be. 4 toilets in the house, is there? Oh, I forgot the maid's quarters. So 4 toilets in the house, but I don't know how your guests are going to go, you know, making a bit of a grunt in, you know, only a couple of metres from the dining room when we're all there. But anyway, so one thing about this, it's all concrete. So when they built it 15 years ago, it's all concrete. The old dark timber stairs, like concrete walls, so you can't sort of kill it. None of this gyprock that's going to put holes in and stuff. So, and on the floors, it's I think this is a floating floor tile look actually. So 3 bedrooms upstairs, 3 big double rooms, all got fans. Might just open up these windows. And interestingly enough, for the age of the house, which is 15 years old, there's still a double hammock hook. So in this room, you would expect there'd be 2 big long hammocks. And in fact, you know, 2 couples could have slept in this room. 2 to a hammock. So it's just, to me, it's crazy. It's just crazy. Just, traditional Mayan. She's like, yeah, that's what they do. And she looked at me because she could see the look on my face. She's like, no, that's just what they do. It's traditional, you know, it's how they sleep. And I thought, okay, no worries. So upstairs bathroom and shower. Obviously crew's gonna be using that. Not too bad, reasonably modern. The bedroom crew's gonna sleep in. Better open these windows as well. Oh shit. And again, what's really interesting is this room also has 4 hammock points. Like this is crazy. There's one on this other side, and 2 on the wall there. So like they're setting up for, I don't know, when they build them, they must build them with the traditional owners of the land in mind and how they sleep, which I think is pretty crazy. Anyway, master bedroom. I'm not sure what all the switches do yet, so pretty chunky master bedroom. Big king bed, fits in here pretty easy. TV upstairs, up on the wall. And so through this door, this is kind of how it looks, and you go through this door from your master. Oh, I suppose we probably should look at, there's a little really quick little, you know, terracey balcony kind of thing there. I guess just I suppose if you're a smoker, maybe that's what you just duck out and have a cigarette or something, or you look outside and watch the cars go by, but it's such a quiet street and the cars don't really go by much anyway. And then we're through to, I guess, what you call, well, it's not what you call, but what it actually is ensuite and walk-in robe. It's a bit dark in here, Selena. Walk-in robe, plenty of space. Plenty of space. We won't obviously be needing that much, but good-o. Nice big bath we're gonna have. I like this. Big long mirror with double basins. I just think that's pretty special. Through the toilet. Nice little touch. You see that the grainwood floor reminds me of a sauna floor, actually. Sauna flooring. And then we'll go around and Selena will show you the shower here, which is pretty cool, pretty spacious. Like, you know, again, the sauna feel because you can sit down in the shower. And then what we have is an outside section as well, where you just want to hang out, which I like this because it comes off the parents' bedroom. So obviously this is just for the parents. So there's a big mattress we've got that sits in there. That was what you saw into the in the ensuite, the walk-in robe section, and there's some cushions and stuff. So I guess if it's hot and like it is, you can hang out here and you can do whatever you need to do. Have a wine, read a book, make a video, play computer games on your iPad if that's what you want to do. So anyway, guys, this is where we're making camp for a little bit. 28,000 pesos a month. Divided by 12. It's probably what the rate we're gonna get on it. So it might be I don't know. It might be $550 a week, somewhere around that. By the time you add in the pool cleaner guy and the cleaner just to come into the bathrooms, isn't it, once a month or once a fortnight? Maybe you're at $580 a week, maybe $600 depending on the currency exchange. But anyway, it's kind of what it is. So this is what we're gonna make a do with this at the moment. However, look, if you did count the 3 rooms, we're only using 2 of the bedrooms. So we're putting a call out for people who want to do want to come and stay. Downstairs in the office is a futon. So if kids want to stay there, double queen bed, you know, spare we've got. So anyone who wants to come and visit, like we've been saying, come and visit, and we'll go and do some things. Maybe in the September school holidays for some people in Australia. Maybe not. Maybe in August for others. Anyway, that's all we're going to do, guys. That's enough for us. We've got to go and crack a beer open because it's been a big day of moving. Anyway, all right. I'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya.